And I think we're live.
Hello. What do you
Hello.
mean live? Live,
I mean-
live? Oh, I didn't know we were doing it live.
Yeah. So, if there's anybody out there, this is Meeples and Wine. I am Michael,
I am Suzanne.
and we are demoing a game called Sushi Go for our first demo day of Napod Post Pomo, Remo's
Something
novel writing.
else.
So yeah, we're going to demo Sushi Go, and we are going to taste Grande Alberone, which is one of the fancier wines from Aldi. And there's nothing wrong with that because Aldi has decent wines. So this is an Italian. It says cask aged. And I think it leans a little bit more towards like an Amarone in the way of flavor. So we have to ting.
Yay.
So
That's good. Should I make the slurpy noise?
do you want to do the slurpy noise? I like it when you do the slurpy noise.
I don't think I can do that. I'll laugh.
It's called trilling.
I'll drown.
So the best way to get it's supposed to expand the flavor over your entire
We
mouth.
probably should have let it sit in the glass for a minute and
Yeah, we'll try it some more later on. But today we are attempting to demo Sushi Go.
Yes.
So Suzanne, you are the rules keeper on this one. So tell us how it plays. We discussed this in the podcast last night.
So Sushi Go is a Gamewright game. It's a card drafting game by the makers of Gamewright. There's 8 different kinds of cards, and they're all scored differently. So let me see if I can. You play it in 3 rounds. For a 2-player game, you deal 10 cards to each player. So depending on how many players you have, it'll tell you how many cards you need. For a 2-player game, you deal 10 cards to each player. What are you doing? We're walking. No. And then you choose one card, lay it down in front of you face down. And when you've both picked a card, then you both flip it over simultaneously. And then you pass your cards to the next player, which with a 2-player, you're just passing them back and forth. And then you do the same thing. You choose a new card, play it face down, turn them over simultaneously, and then pass the cards until you have no cards left. And that would be 1 round. And then you score the points. So the way you score the points is whoever has the most maki rolls, and you can see each card would have a different number of rolls. Whoever has the most rolls scores 6 points. Second place gets 3 points. And you would split a tie. If we both had the same number of maki rolls, we would get 3 points each.
Yeah.
Which is the most points you can get split it.
Let them see this. You have to see the card.
Did I not show it? Oh, way up high?
Maki.
Okay. The second card is called Tempura, which if you know sushi, you know what tempura is. Tempura, you have to have a set of 2 to score any points. If you only have 1, you get nothing. So each set of 2 scores you 5 points. So if I get a third one, that third one's not going to be worth anything. You would have to have a second set of 2 to score another 5 points, and so on.
Just like that.
Yep. And then the sashimi, want to show them that one? The sashimi is similar. You have to have a set of 3 of them, and then you get 10 points for each set of 3. If you don't have a set of 3, you get nothing. The dumplings are much.
The scoring on the bottom says 1,
They're
3,
more
6,
prevalent, I
10,
think.
15.
Yeah. So if you have 1 dumpling card, you get 1 point. If you have 2 dumpling cards, you get 3 points. 3 dumpling cards, you get 6 points. 4 dumpling cards, you get 10 points. 5 or more dumpling cards, you get 15 points. So beyond 5, they're not going to really do you any good, except you're keeping them from the other players.
Get more points.
Well, the other person won't get more points if you keep them from getting them. Okay, then come the nigiri. There's squid, salmon, and egg nigiri. The squid is worth 3 points, salmon 2, egg 1. But if you have a wasabi card in play in front of you, and you then get a nigiri, so you have to have the wasabi first. If you get a nigiri and then you dip it in the wasabi, that nigiri is worth 3 times as many points as normal. So this salmon would then be worth 6.
Just like wasabi in real life.
Right. The squid then 9. The egg would be 3.
Then
but
you get 3 more.
Each wasabi can only go with 1 nigiri. You can't have all of them dipped in the same wasabi. That's not allowed. Okay. And then chopsticks. Should I hold it up?
Yeah.
The chopstick, I don't see the glare on that. Okay, the chopstick, you would put it in play to be used on either your next turn or whatever next turns before the end of the round. And what happens is when you draw your card, before you turn it over, you already have the chopsticks out. Before you turn it over, you shout, Sushi Go, the name of the game. And then you get to pick a second card before you turn them over. And that chopstick would then go back into your hand. And then
this,
at the end of that
reflects
turn,
the traditional mode of chopstick combat that is familiarized in Japanese cuisine.
Called The Last Dumpling Is Mine. Is that what you're saying? So then that chopstick would go to the next player and can be then used again before the end of the round. But again, you've got to already have it in play, and then you draw your new cards. Then you can draw 2 if you shout Sushi Go before you turn them over.
Yes.
And then the very, very last card is not scored until the end of the 3rd round. I'm going to show them that one. And that is dessert. Puddings. So at the end of the 3 rounds, you have dessert. And the person who has the most puddings at the end of the 3 rounds scores 6 points. But the person with the least number of puddings gets -6 points. Ooh. Except in a 2-player game, you don't do the negative points. You just do the extra 6.
Which is unfortunate.
Well, and then, of course, if there's a tie, they split those 6 points. So it'd be 3 and 3 for a 2-player. And that's it. Any questions?
No.
Good.
We have no questions.
That's it. We're going to play?
I'm bugging my wine already.
And you saw you have to have the wasabi first. I don't think we did that right last time. And there is a variant to the 2-person game, but I don't think we're going to do that right now.
I think we have to do that.
No, we don't. It's a variant. You don't have to play it.
Okay. So, all right, so you
Oh, that's a lot of cards.
You need me to shuffle?
You shuffle those. I'll shuffle these. And then we'll split them.
We'll shuffle together.
Oh, that's going to be loud.
Shuffling.
Oh, Patrick's probably having a fit right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm having a fit because you're destroying my cards.
The heck? I don't usually have that much trouble.
This never happens to me.
Okay, here. I'm going to have a hot flash. You keep making me laugh. Or the wine.
Yeah. Because it's me giving you hot flashes. I wish. Anyway, moving on.
are the cause of all the stress in my life. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Now, if you don't remember, we talked about how this goes in the game yesterday, where we will each have a hand of cards. We choose one from there, play it, and then pass it to each other. So that way we're basically trying to, it's kind of like a very simplified version of the deck building games, such as like, I think Dominion, or like there's a bunch of different games like that. There's a Big Trouble in Little China deck building game, or the Legendary series of games where you draft cards off of it. That's kind of like what this is. Or maybe even Boss Monster. That's another one that has card drafting. So
just double checking, making sure there's 10. Okay, so you just, half of them are upside down. I hate that.
So now we put it face down and then swap.
Face down. No, you don't swap until after we flip them over.
Okay. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Swap.
Now I have got a Maki roll with 3 of them on there. So I am doing better than she is.
I have wasabi.
Right.
Switch.
All right.
I'm always shedding hairs.
That's what people want to see.
I've got to get a haircut.
All right. So goes like this. Pass it back and forth. Got the different cards. Flip it over.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Flip. Dip.
Okay.
Now I have 9 points.
Yeah. All right. So
Hang on.
we have to hang on. But no, this I think you actually play with less cards in your hand if you have more people in the game. Yeah, you have to.
Yes.
I think you go from like no, you're still searching your cards.
No, it's right here on the back. Yes. Slightly less.
The number I was looking for was 9 or 8 or 7 in 3, 4, and 5 player games. So, but we only play with 2 players. All right.
1, 2, 3,
go.
Oh, you
Wasabi.
took the wasabi. I think that's the only other wasabi I saw.
So now,
Dang it. What? I don't remember that.
so while she's looking at the cards again, you can find this game pretty much anywhere. It's at Target. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Go. Salmon nigiri. Nigiri. All right.
What? Oh,
Salmon.
Salmon.
So I have got 6 points there.
What? We don't score it to the end.
I know. So this keeps going like this.
Oh no! Wait.
And this. Wait.
Okay. 1, 2,
2,
3.
Go.
You almost
Tempura.
flipped the wrong thing over.
All right. Yeah, I've discovered that if you figure out what you want to do straight off the bat and don't diverge from it.
1, 2, 3.
Tempura.
Tempura.
I just gave you the cards. And but it's with more players, of course, you have more strategy because you don't know if the cards are going to exist
Go.
when you come around the corner with them, when they come around from your opponent. But in this situation, it's I got to think. When you get down to the very end, look at that. That's all I got.
1, 2. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Egg nigiri.
Egg nigiri.
Which reminds me, I haven't had dinner yet. All right. Now we've got
1, 2,
3.
3. Boom.
Salmon nigiri.
And then that is yours, and this is mine.
More. All right. So now we total up the points. So
Okay.
Suzanne.
So first, maki rolls. Michael's got 6, and I've got 3
got 8.
points. Points.
Oh.
You get 6 points. I got 3 points because you had
You
the most,
shortened me
and
on
I
my
have
maki
some.
rolls.
And if you don't have any maki rolls on in your play, you don't get the second place points.
Yeah.
You have to have at least 1.
Yeah. In order to get you have to actually participate in order to get the points. So
Yes.
if I had snagged all the maki rolls, I would have denied her 3 points, which in retrospect, I probably could have done.
Yep. I thought you were going to do that. I was a little worried. Tempura.
This gets really dry.
I got 5 points. You got 5 points.
It's like cherry. It's like
Are you listening to me? You don't even care about the points.
All right.
Sashimi. There weren't enough sashimi. Why did I take them? I don't know. No points for sashimi. Dumplings. I got 1.
Now here's the thing. Sashimi.
You don't have any dumplings.
You have to get at least 3 to get the 10 points. There were only 2 in both of our hands, so.
I thought I saw more than 2, but did you stick one somewhere?
Yes, you can search me for sashimi later.
Okay, and then the
I
nigiri.
hide raw fish on my person for you.
I've got 9 for that one, plus 3 is 12. And what have you got?
I have got.
Is yours dipped?
Yes, 6 for my salmon.
Okay.
And then 2, 3, 4 for my other.
6 plus 4?
Yes.
10. Okay, and then nobody did, and then that's it.
We had no puddings. Did you score my tempura?
Yes, I did.
All right.
And so all of these that were used then get set aside. They don't get used again.
Yes.
And you can pass out the other 10 and we'll play round 2.
Draw them.
I'm falling apart over here.
Well, what are we at right now?
Oh, should I add them up? So
Yes.
for round 1, you have 10 plus 11. That's 21. 8, 9.
Because this will determine if we're going to play another round.
I think it's 21 to 21.
God bless
8,
it.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're tied.
This will not stand. All right. So 10 cards, right?
Yes. You always do the same number of cards for each round.
10. There you go.
The only thing, when you don't bend them back and then they get all curvy. Okay.
This would be really good with a rare steak.
Are you a vampire?
No, I just like to eat my steak right.
There weren't any puddings in that, right? Did I have a pudding?
No, we had no puddings.
Okay. Wait, I just want to check because you're supposed to keep the puddings.
There were no puddings. He says on record. You know
There
why?
were no puddings.
Because I would have played a pudding.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Guess what? Puddings.
Dessert. Oh.
She got the second pudding. All right.
This is why I don't play poker. Ready? 1,
2,
2, 3, go.
All right. I got Maki rolls. You got your 2 puddings. That is the end of the pudding. She now has 6 points, and I have -6. Why?
Well, not really, because it's not scored till the end of the 3rd round.
Point is.
The point is. Hmm. One, 2, 3, go.
Chopsticks.
Okay. Do you remember how to use chopsticks?
I get to shout.
Well, don't shout into your microphone.
Right. But yeah, I say Sushi Go, and then I get to choose 2 cards. Correct?
Right.
All right. Sushi Go!
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
2 tempura, 5 points. There you go. Now you get the chopsticks.
Well,
right?
first you put them into your deck.
Put it back in the
Well,
deck.
if we were playing with more than one player, that
Okay,
wouldn't matter
that
more.
would work. All right.
Okay.
So now
I saw the chopsticks before, but I really wanted the pudding.
all right. So here's what we got right now.
Now, we've made the mistake, like the first time we played this, not drawing the chopsticks until
The
too
end.
far in the round, and then you couldn't use it. So
Yeah.
it was useless.
You draw the chopsticks, and then you wait and you wait and you wait for the perfect time to do it. And you know what happens? You only have one card left, and you can't do it.
It's not worth
All right,
it.
1, 2, 3. Tempura.
Chopstick.
Chopstick.
That was fast.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And it's having some more wine.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Sushi Go.
Okay.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Tempura. 2.
I really hope that there was a sashimi in the other deck because I don't remember.
Womp womp.
Shoot. Oh. Trying to make me upset.
Trying to remember what's in that hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Salmon.
I got the sashimi. The
What?
sashimi.
All right. 1, 2.
Wait. You can't say 1, 2, 3. You haven't even put a card down.
I'm counting to myself.
Oh.
1, 2.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep looking at the screen and trying to make sure that nothing goes janky on the. This is the first time we've ever live streamed anything that was public. Normally, you would have to pay for the things that we've live streamed before.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Dumpling. Eh?
Sushi Go.
Okay, so I got a maki roll and I got 2 dumplings.
No.
do
You
you
got a maki roll. Which one did you choose? The maki
I chose
roll or
it.
the
I
dumpling?
chose the dumpling.
Okay. Then you get
And
a
now I get
chopstick,
chopsticks.
which is worth nothing. Okay. All right.
Now we score again.
Scoring. Maki rolls. Who got the most? Me. 6. Tempura. You got 10 points.
Tempura. I've got 10 points. Yes.
Okay. Sashimi. I got 10 points.
Dumplings. I have 3 points.
Dumplings. Yes, you got 3. I don't have any dumplings. Nigiri.
2 points.
You have 2 and I have 2?
Yep.
That's a wash. Nobody had wasabi. And then we don't score the puddings till the end. So hang on to your puddings and everything else gets discarded.
That was some advice that my grandfather gave me back when I was a wee lad. He said, "Son, hang on to your pudding until the end." He died shortly after. I don't know what that meant. And I didn't have the cojones at the point to ask him. So I've got like 38 pounds of pudding in the basement right now because I'm afraid to do anything with it. I don't know what he knew. What are we at?
I have 39 and you have 36.
This will not stand. All
That's
right.
why we're sitting.
Final round, 10 cards to each other. All right.
That was easy.
1, 2, 3. They're both puddings. 3.
But you didn't know. What if I didn't have a pudding? You have more pudding? No. I don't know how many puddings there are in the deck. Let's
I don't know.
see.
It says here on the guide. It says puddings. No, it doesn't say how many puddings. Yeah, it has to say somewhere. There's 10 puddings.
And we only have 5 of them. Well, there's a lot of deck left. Okay.
We're in the third round.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you got the wasabi.
Wasabi.
I think. Yeah. That's okay.
Alright.
It's worth it for the pudding.
Ooh, maybe. I might change up. 1, 2, 3. Dumpling.
Yeah.
So after a while, you start getting into a groove with this one. Maki roll. I'm gonna lose. 1, 2, 3. Tempura.
You just picked up your own cards. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Sashimi.
Dumpling.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't sure about that. Oh well.
But yeah, you'll wind up with falling into a rhythm. It's like when we played with my daughter, she was all about what was it? She was all about the sashimi because the sashimi was cuter than all the other sushi. 1, 2.
I already flipped it.
Okay. Gimme?
No, that's okay. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's easy to one thing that I like. It's easy to take places. You just throw it in a suitcase.
Ready, set, go.
Go.
Like that.
Yeah.
Now we're racing.
And the more
Ready,
players,
set.
the better. 1, 2, 3.
Go. You keep trying to talk.
And
That's
3.
yours and that's mine.
All right.
So I got 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We tied.
We tied.
Where's
So
our
we both
score?
get 3 points, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
3 points each for the maki roll.
Now I'm at -6 because she has won the pudding wars.
Tempura. Oh, you didn't have a pair.
There was only one.
Oh, then you get nothing. Sashimi, I got 10. Did
Okay.
you have any? You didn't have any sashimi. Dumplings. How many you got?
Dumplings, I have 2, so I have 3 points for the dumplings.
Yep. Nigiri.
I have 4 points for the nigiri because I have wasabi on them.
Yep, yours is dipped. I've got 2, 4, 5. Okay, now we score the pudding. I have 3 puddings. How many puddings do you have?
I have 2 puddings.
So that means I get 6 points.
And I lose 6 points.
No, you don't, because it's a 2-player game. We don't do that. Unless you want to.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so you've got 46 points. And I have 11. So that's 50.
You've beaten me.
I have 63. Do you want to hold it
How
up
can-
so they can see?
I don't understand how you can do so well in a game about food when you don't cook.
Because it's math.
Yes. So there you go. There's a downside of it. There is math involved in this game.
I won.
She won. But no, it is a fun game. It's easy to port. It's easy to take around with you, and that's nice, especially if you're going on trips or family trips or anything like that. And the rules are not that difficult, even with the weirdness that they put in for some of the alternate rules.
You know what? That was pretty good for a 2-player game.
Yeah.
I was afraid it would be boring, just passing the cards back and forth to each other instead of around. But
Well, technically we did. It's just a very small circle.
true. It's an ellipse.
This is what it's like living with a mathematician, folks. Not a circle. It's an ellipse.
Could be any shape you want with only 2 points. It's a straight line. Anyway. Yeah. That was fun.
But yes, again, that was
I'm glad we didn't do it with the variant. I think that would have been confusing.
Sushi Go. The variant, you have a ghost third player that...
But you take turns controlling that ghost third player.
Yeah.
So it's basically a draw pile that you draw an extra card from and then play one for the ghost player.
Yes. So
which we could try, but
I think we tried that once
before.
before. It just didn't like jive as well as we thought it would. But yeah, Sushi Go. It says a pick and pass card game. It's a deck building game, really kind of
They called it a card drafting
game. But yeah, find it at Target. You can find it on Amazon. You can get it. I mean, literally get it anywhere.
We got it at Target, didn't we?
No, we got it as a Christmas present.
Oh, we did?
Yes, we got it as a Christmas present from my nephew. I think Benjamin gave us this.
On my side?
No, the Benjamin on my side.
Well, yeah. Okay.
That 3-year-old
Smart
went out
aleck.
and bought us a game.
Yep,
But-
I have 2 nephews named Benjamin.
Yes.
So, just so you know.
And they're both, well, one of them.
One is married
One
with
is
a child of his
adorable,
own.
and the other one used to be.
He's still adorable.
So anyway, thank you very much for coming to our very first live stream, and thank you very much for listening to us. You can find our show on any podcast app that you have. Just look for Meeples and Wine, and we will show up. And yeah, thanks for being here. I'm
And
Mike.
that was Pat Napod Pomo episode what?
Napod Pomo episode 6. We have 24 left.
Pray for me. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna drink the rest of that bottle.
No.